game of the day of the women's Pool C match between Kazakhstan and Briars. Kazakhstan had a great win yesterday as they defeated the team from Labuan Vipers 45-0, but the Briars Women's Rugby from Australia, they had a shocker as they lost to India Rugby 17-5. And in the standings, Kazakhstan Rugby is at the top with 3 points, followed by Rugby India. Briars is at the third standing, and Labuan Vipers is at the fourth standing on in the Pool C. Kazakhstan Rugby, the team list: coach for Kazakhstan Rugby, Anna Yakovleva, former Kazakhstan Rugby representative who has played in the Rugby World Cup and is very familiar with Kazakhstan Rugby, is very familiar with her, and she, the captain for Kazakhstan Rugby, is Ludmila Shira, who is very experienced for the team, has been representing Kazakhstan since 2010, and she'll be the catalyst. She is the fittest in the team, and of course all the players will look up to her, and hopefully she can put up a good performance today. Briars Women's Rugby, of course, this is an important match for them, but they are a touring side. Off the field, they are a playful bunch, but on the field, hopefully they can show us what is Australian rugby is all about today. The girls are pumped up, and the match will be starting exactly at 9:30 a.m. in the afternoon. For those who are watching, please do continue to watch. As you can see, the clouds are moving very fast. Hopefully they are just moving. No rain will pour down. At the most, probably some drizzle will be helpful to the very hot weather today in Sandakan. As you know, the tournament is being held at the Eagles Rugby Club in Sandakan, Sabah in Malaysia. 9:30 a.m. in the morning. Sorry, got my bearings wrong there. Anyway, a lot of the teams are warming up at the second field. The Singapore national team are also raring and good to go, as well as the other teams. Second game, we are going to watch Rugby India go against Labuan Vipers. Rugby India, they surprised a lot of people yesterday when they defeated Briars Rugby. They had a good bunch of players showing good skills, good passing skills, good running skills, and hopefully they can continue to create the upsets in this tournament. Each team will be playing 2 games today, and that will determine their rankings for tomorrow, as the team that collects the most tries, the most points, will be ranked higher, and they will go against teams that collected the low amount of tries and lower points. Tournament Director Ramesh Lakshmanan is calling the girls to come onto the field, as we are waiting for the girls to run in. And there you go, Kazakhstan women's rugby team and Briars. Hopefully it's going to be a good start of the day, as we all know what Kazakhstan can do, but we cannot write Briars off easily, as they are a good bunch as well. And probably, of course, as you know, a lot of teams struggle in their first game, and hopefully they can improve on their performance in the second game. Kazakhstan will kick off in this game, and as what we saw yesterday, there's a lot of players who are capable of kicking, and their passing is really good as well. Skill sets of the Kazakhstan women's rugby is really, really good. They can be a challenger to the Japan and also Hong Kong rugby team. There you go. Kick off, but looks like it's not 10, and straight out. Free kick to Briars. Maria Grishina was doing the kickoff for Kazakhstan. Raymond with a tap and go. Bringing it back. Stolen by the Kazakhstan women's. Tap and go. Stolen by Pichugina. Swing it straight to their captain, and early mistake by the Kazakhs women's rugby.
Hey, you've got to go behind the mark. Yeah.
Oh, fast line out. Smart by the Briars rugby team, taking that option. Trying to do a bit of a dummy there, but that didn't work. And there you go, swinging it out, trying to overrun. Handoff, but a great tackle. Cover defense by the Briars women's rugby. But as you can see, the big field there, and a great run, a great step by Koshibaiva to register the first try for Kazakhstan women's rugby. She saw the gap, took the opportunity, and got the first try for Kazakhstan women's rugby under the post. And Koichi Baiva will convert the try to add on another 2, making Kazakhstan 7, Briars still yet to register any points in the first game. Simple play, looking at the gap, too big of a gap, and probably because of that, the defense of the Briars, they saw an overlap of the Kazakhstan women's rugby, and that created that big gap for Koshibaeva to run. Another turnover to Kazakhstan. Early harassment, that's what they need to do to ensure that their line speed is fast, to close, not to give any, not much room for the Kazakhs women to run around. Fast still, but the ref says no advantage, knock on, and scrum to the Briars, to the Aussie girls. Probably it's a good thing for the girls as they've been running non-stop. This top pitch of scrum time could be good for both the teams. A free kick to the Briars. Early push by the Kazakhstan women's. That's the thing about the Briars. They always do all these small mistakes, and opponents always capitalize on their mistake. Knock on, play on. Straight away being caught by the Kazakhstan women's. Now, hands, but Knockback, says the ref. Great line speed by the Briars. Closing the gap. Not rolling away. Tap and go. Not 10. Another knock on. Another mistake by the Kazakhs woman. Great defense shown by the Briars. Initially they weren't back 10. But probably the ref says the player who tackled was back 10. And that's why no penalty has been given. Less than 2 minutes to play in the first half. Kazakhstan still searching for their second try. Briars still searching for their mojo, still searching for their game plan to execute their game plan perfectly. Too far, the center and the winger. But let's see what she can do. Offside, says the ref. Not 10. Sneaker play by Shearer, the captain. Desperate tackle on the Briars. Now they are up by 1, but there you go, another mistake by them. Another handling error. Not rolling away. Tap and go. Christina. Another yellow card issued by the Briars women. And this time, it's Bromage. Chloe Bromage. Mistake. Probably the girls are a bit tired now. As you can see, mistakes after mistakes being done by both teams. Handling mistakes. Last play of the first half. Kick it straight away. Being chased. Let's see who's going to win the foot race. Outrunning, but falling down on the player. Koshibaeva just now saving it for Kazakhstan woman. And she's had enough for the first half. She wants to have that 1 minute rest for Kazakhstan women as they are down by 1. But so far, performance by both teams is marked by a lot of mistakes, especially handling mistakes, dropping the ball down, back and forwards. And as we saw, if I'm not mistaken, 4 scrums in the first half. The only try in the first half by Koshibaeva, stepping back in to create the first try. There you go, try by Koshibaeva. The only try of the game so far, and hopefully, after getting tactical instructions from the coach, the game could hopefully can change for the better, as what I've mentioned just now, teams need to pile up more tries to get the higher ranking, and that will determine who they are going to see in the next level, which is tomorrow, day 3. That will be the knockout stages. All right, second half is underway. with Kazakhstan still one player down. The Briars to kick off the second half. Great catch. Krasavina with the catch just now. Oh, great offload. Another offload, but she wasn't able to contain. Great pickup. And there you go, Kazakhstan Rugby. Strong start in the second half. Harassing the defense line of Briars. Running through the short side. Possession still with Kazakhstan. And she was alone just now. Luckily, the ref penalized the Briars for not rolling away. Looks like a high tackle there. Probably, no. Ref said play on. The captain is back in. And Shearer getting the first try of the second half. Redeeming herself after getting that yellow card in the first half. Adding on another 5 points for Kazakhstan Rugby. Conversion looks good. Adding on another 2. Kazakhstan 14. And Briars still yet to find their mojo, find their what they have trained so far. Still searching for that moment of brilliance for Briars. Easy for Kazakhstan. Simple play. Oh, another mistake by Kazakhstan. Oh, no one touched the ball. Luckily for Kazakhstan. Oh, pick up. Great pick up. Fast one. And Anna Melinikova. Looks like a high tackle. And penalty try, I reckon. Yellow card. Oh, no penalty try. Fast tap and go. 7 against 6. Should be easy for Kazakhstan to finish this move. Actually, great drifting defense by Briars, but that wasn't enough to stop the Kazakhstan women to create their third try. Crossing the chalk to add on another 5 points. 19 Kazakhstan, Briars 0. And the conversion attempt is short. It's a bit of an angle. Not many people can convert that kick. Let's see again. Stepping in. There was a lot to do actually, but the determination shown by Krasavina, Galina Krasavina, going past through 3 players of Briars. Better this time around. To the 22 of Briars. They are in trouble. Getting harassed by the Kazakhs woman. And there you go. Possession with the Kazakhstan. With 1 player extra. Stepping. Easy. She saw the gap. She went through the gap. Adding on another 5 points. Alyona Droboskova. 24 Kazakhstan. So far, Briars still making a lot of mistakes. And that was a fast one. Fast conversion taken, but conversion didn't go in. Scores the same, 24-0. Roboskova, as you can see, she saw the big gap, and there was an overlap as well outside. Two players from Kazakhstan just waiting for her to pass the ball. Or high tackle, for sure this is her high tackle, and there will be a yellow card, I reckon. Should be a 7-on-7 affair. 6 against 6. With less than 2 minutes to play in the second half, Briars has a bit of a challenge to try to at least match the score of Kazakhstan. Pick and go. She saw the gap, but straight away being tackled by the Kazakh woman. No one was guarding at home. Through the back door. What a great pass, but the catch was on point. She knocked it on. But if they created something from that, I'm sure there will be a try of the day. Unlucky for the Briars. Babik Tech, Gulen Babik Tech. Offside, says the ref. Tap and go. Kicking at the back, no one waiting. But the ball was grabbed out. Trying to take the fast lineup option. This will be the last play of the game. High tackle, and that was accidental. Not on the mark. Waka. And let's see Waka. Knockback, says the ref. And Kazakhstan probably will have the last say in this game. And of course, the captain of Kazakhstan still has a lot of work to do, but looks like it's a knock-on. And ref says that's enough. Kazakhstan 24. Great second win by the Kazakhstan's women. Rugby and Briars have to settle with a scoreless game, 24-0.
Briars women rugby, the unofficial score at full time. Kazakhstan rugby 24. Briars 0. Let's give them a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Our next game will be a Pool C match between Rugby India, who are donned in their
Nondan Babakarov, the manager for the Kazakhstan women's rugby team, walking with the captain, probably reviewing what happened in the previous game just now. Great start, I reckon Kazakhstan could have done more damage on Briars, but probably because of the line speed that was adjusted by the Briars women, not giving a lot of space to the Kazakhstan women. That was the one that probably stopped them from gaining more points and tries. However, the determination of the Kazakhstan's women rugby, as well as the skill set that they presented in this game was absolutely good. And the other point that I have to highlight is they make less mistakes compared to Briars.